Hey y'all, this is me. I'm doing a live video, well, a recording video for tonight. I came on earlier and I was saying I was going to store, well, went to Target to go get some storage bins to put some stuff in. So I promised you guys a video today. I said 2 videos today. Let me start off because a lot of people, every time they see me come on a video, I always have a do-rag on, a silky. So I do have braids in my hair. You see I'm sorry, I got a tank top on, I have the heat on, and I have, sorry, my battery is low, my tattoo showing. I am 30 years old, I am a female, I'm what you call a lesbian. I date feminine females, I do have a fiance. Right now my channel is really about me moving from Virginia to New York, back to New York. I used to live there years ago. I moved out here, been out here for 4 years. But now I'm moving back to New York to, start over and to be with my family again and, live with my fiance. She do have a son that we do raise together. She didn't have him while we were together. She had him before I met her. And we have grown like a bond, so I do call him my son. So if I do make a video and he's around, he calls me mommy. I call him, he's my son. I tell everybody that's my son. As far as, like I said, I'm 30 years old, originally from Brooklyn, New York. I lived in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. My father still lives out there. I live out in Newport News, Virginia, and I'll be going back. I'll be living in the Bronx, New York. Right now I'm basically trying to pack everything up. I have moved some stuff to storage and I have, some stuff I'm taking with me. Today I promised you a video about the whole situation with R. Kelly. So I took some time and I have looked at the blogs. I have, went into the shade room. It's different opinions on the situation. Everybody keeps saying, oh, they believe that it's not, like, it's R. Kelly's fault, but he need help. He shouldn't get blamed. And then they saying it's the parents' fault. Then they're saying it's the girl's fault. It's the people that was behind R. Kelly's fault. But to me, the whole situation is not a joke. Everybody says it's a joke, and we listen to his music, and I just feel whatever the truth is, it needs to come out. It's some truth. I looked at the document. I believe it's some truth in there, and then some stuff is not coming out. R. Kelly did come out with the song I Admit for 19 minutes. So he is saying that he do like little girls. But part that has me, I understand with mind control and how he has the girls and they're trapped in the house and if they're trying to escape. If that's serious true and he has these girls locked up in these studios or these homes and they're trying to escape and they want to be with their family, I definitely understand that. That is a sad thing. And if those girls want to be with their family or leave, he should let them leave. But as far as the ones that's defending him without being mind control and they're doing it on their own, like the Jocelyn, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. It seems like her family is saying one thing, and when she's on interview, she's saying another thing. But then they're also saying that R. Kelly is controlling her. I don't understand that. Well, if she is telling the truth and she's there by her own means, by her own will, no problem, leave that alone. But I don't know if it's R. Kelly talking to her or she's saying it from her mouth. That's the truth. Her family is saying a whole nother thing. Then with the other girl, the one that's supposed to be in the studio in Atlanta, her parents went there looking for her, knocking on the door. I feel if she's really there and the cops were there, I don't care. Like they say, they can't go in without a warrant or they need someone to come to the door. If that girl is there and they said that the girl tried to escape and the security got her back, that should be a warrant. They heard that from somebody that was in the house. That should be probable cause for them to go into the house. You had somebody that was living in that house with her and said she's there. That's probable cause. The ex-wife, Andrea, that's where it's conflicting because On the documentary, she's crying and saying how he abused her, and well, basically she's saying that he abused her and that he wasn't taking care of her kids. She had to sell her house because he wasn't paying child support. But then on the video, she said he's a good father. He took care of the kids. But then you said on the documentary that he took care of the kids how he wanted to. He wasn't there for them. But you, in another video, you say talking about him. So I just feel like stick to one story. Stick to one story, and the story should be the truth. Because if you're not, like, I understand R. Kelly, if he abused you, I understand that, and you're coming out. But don't accuse him of domestic violence, and then you still have his last name, and you're still defending him on one end. You can't play all three sides. You can't. And those other girls that survived it, I hope you get therapy. I hope you get through it, because nobody should go through that as far as a female being young. Because I do have nieces and I do have cousins that are females. And if this was to happen to any of my family members, I'll be highly upset. Then you have people in the industry that are coming off. They're saying that they're not supporting R. Kelly. Props to that. Because it takes a strong person, and you understand, and you took what you heard and you took what you knew, and you made your decision. My decision is, if the truth is coming out and he's admitting to it, he should go to jail. If they're lying, then that's something totally different. If you're lying, you shouldn't lie about nobody. These are serious problems that can really hurt somebody. If it's a lie, y'all doing this man wrong. It's the truth, he needs to get caught and he needs to get punished. And as far as a situation that goes with that R. Kelly, I really think if the story is true, I should think he should get locked up. And that's my opinion. If it's not, then stop lying on him. If it's the truth, I really, 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 really think it's the truth. And then as far as the brother talking about he was molested by a male relative and then molested by the sister, then that's something that plays a part in that family also. Because if it stems from the male family member to the sister down to the brother, but then you have to go in, if they're blaming it on the molestation, you have one brother that's doing that to little girl, but what about the other brother? He didn't do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't blame, because some people are molested and raped at a young age, but they don't turn around and do it to others. Some people cope with it different, and I just hope that whole family, I hope they go see therapy and get help. Because it's something, it can be physical abuse, mental abuse, and it's something that you have to actually speak to someone, get professional help. And as far as they say, the parents that put their kids in that predicament, that's why I say money plays a big part of it. Because some of these parents knew exactly he was on trial for it. He was found not guilty. That's like saying if you see somebody with a gun, they shot somebody, but they went to court, and the court, they didn't have no evidence, and they said, oh, he's not guilty. But you're scared to testify, but you seen it with your own eyes. This person killed somebody, but they went to jail. The courts couldn't prove it, so he's not guilty. He comes out of jail. You can't trust that person, because now they know you seen it. So what's stopping them from killing you? That's what I'm saying. R. Kelly is not a killer. But I'm saying that they had all that evidence. He was found not guilty. And you still trust your kids around him. I don't care. It's so many other artists you could have went to. Why go to an artist to mentor your child? Why not go to the record label? Why not take the time out to have your daughter make a tape or make CDs like they used to do back in the day? Drop your CD off at the record deal. Because the record label or who's going to sign you, and you're going to make money from the record deal. Not if you go under an artist. I know they said R. Kelly, I don't know if he had artists, but all those females that was supposed to be, he's supposed to produce them or something like that, I haven't heard anything from them at all. And then as far as about the Sparkle's niece, I feel like if you was in that video, I understand you signed a disclosure. Your parents, your parents took the money. I'm not taking no money. You do something to my child, you could keep your money, because that's going to save you, because I don't play. I don't play. I'm not selling out my kids for nobody. And if that was her in the video, that is degrading as you, as a female, as a black female. For you not to sit there, I understand you can't say nothing, but it's going to be a time where you're going to have to confess. And, if that was you, confess. Because money can buy you a lot of things, but your face, your image, because you still look the same. You still look the same. So that's really not, imagine how people in this world are looking at you and seeing you. You may have got older, but your face is still the same. How many people done seen that video of what you did or what he did to you? So I was on Instagram, I seen like the pictures and how they was comparing her face before and then her face now. And shout out to Sparkle, because if I can't say you introduced him to your niece, but to try to get her famous, but you went the wrong route. He made you famous. I didn't hear anything with your niece about her being famous, but you went about it the wrong way. And if you're going to introduce somebody to your niece or to your family member that's young, you're going to always watch. You're going to always watch. Like, I wouldn't bring my niece around somebody I know I seen him with little girls, I heard about with little girls. I'm not going to bring you around my niece. That's just how I feel. And she regrets that, which is understandable, and she feel it was her fault. Definitely understand that. But that's all. Like, I really feel like that whole situation with R. Kelly, if he did do it, I think he did. I'm not going to lie. He needs to confess and basically do something. They need to arrest him or something. And as far as I was talking about a video about the government shutdown, but I have seen some stories on Facebook, on the news. They're saying that the IRS is still going to do some tax returns. They're going to do tax return as scheduled, as they're supposed to. I just hope that they don't do the tax return and then we wind up getting into debt, or they start doing some and then they stop. Because that means some people are going to get their money and then some people not. So that's what I heard. I'm still looking into it, see what's going on with that. And another topic I said about Bird Box. Yeah, I think it was Bird Box on Netflix. I watched it. At first, I didn't understand what the heck was going on. But then I watched the whole movie and kind of understand. It was crazy, though. It's a good movie. Like, you understand it. Like, I liked watching it. Like I said, at first I didn't understand. I'm like, what's going on? Then it takes you to the backstory, and then it takes you to the end, and then you understand and see, why the blindfolds and everything. But it was a decent movie. They do have on Netflix, I will say, that they do have some decent movies that they have put on their platform of shows. Just remember, I do have Facebook. My Facebook name is Scooby Thomas. I have Instagram is Scooby4588, or it might be 451988. I always post it. You can always subscribe to my page. It'll notify you whenever I have a new video. And I'm just new starting out, so I'm just trying to get my viewers up. Any topics or any questions, you can always comment below. I answer all questions. If you're negative, keep it that way. I don't have time for negativity. But I'm going to try to do another video probably Friday. I do work. But yeah, so that's just my opinion about what's going on, the topics of this week. And also let you know that I have, like right now, if I do have Snapchat too. My Snap is Scooby4588. You can send me snaps. You can follow me on Instagram. Follow me, add me on Facebook. Follow me on Snapchat. I'm always on my social medias. Like, I know you see me, I'm kind of, on the heavier side. I do plan on going to the gym. I'm trying to work out to work on my, my body image. That's my 2019, to start going to the gym. I'm moving back to New York, trying to better myself, get, a better job, work on my family and on my journey. Like, I'm just update my page and, more people can subscribe. You can question, comment, any questions you have, you can always ask me, feel free. As you see in the picture right there, that is me. I went to Six Flags. That is me and my fiance. We went to Six Flags. I have it on my wall. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this video. My phone is about to die. I'm trying to get a camera so I can post better and edit, get a camera and a laptop. My laptop crashed on me. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the link below, and you can turn on the notification. Anytime I make a video, you'll see it. And I may make a video on the bus. I do take the bus anywhere I go. And thank you for watching, and that's how I feel about the hot topics for this week. Thank you so much for watching my live. Enjoy. Have a good night. Peace and love. Scooby-Doo out.